My name is Manan and today I'm going to share knowledge about business education, sales strategy, and let's go together. Finding a new people to buy your product or service is an important part of entire sales process. It may be tough for some people, but if your goal is actually to increase your sales, you need to find a sales strategy or sales skill that can help you to get your customer. Do you have a great product but aren't gaining a right customer or a lot of customer? Are you not sure how to approach your customer or you are still confusing sales message? That's okay. Today I will going to show you a few tricks that is helpful for your sales and maybe you can also increase your sales skill. But please use these following sales strategy, tips and techniques to gain more right customer who will buy your products. And be note that I'm not actually an expert at business or marketing or sales, but this is just a sharing knowledge how I get from research and reading a book. So don't go away. Let's talk about our topic. 1. People buy benefit. This point means that actually at the first time the customer was interesting with your product, but if your products are selling by many stores, they would like to compare or they still confusing which store should they buy. Okay, easy example like A store they also sell A product, B store they also sell A products, but consumer or the prospect they would like to know which store give them more benefit like adding more product or discount. This all kind of things make the customer will choose the right benefit. So this point is mean that people don't actually buy the product, they buy the result that the product will give to them. This is the benefit from that product. Furthermore, to solve this problem, you need to start your process of identifying your ideal customer by making a list of the benefit of your product or services to your customer. How can you using your product or services to attract the customer? 2. Clearly define your customer. Who is the person who would most likely to buy your product or buying your product immediately? So ask this question to yourself, and to answer this maybe you should create an avatar before the real customer and asking the specific question about your customer, such as how old are they male or female, how much money did they earn a month, did they have an education, or many other questions about your customer. Because if you can analyze or you can know about your customer clearly, maybe you can increase your selling. Why? Actually, if you exactly can target a real customer, so there are not generally more people. That's why you maybe have a limit customer, and so you just target that customer. No need to find a lot of people or more people. 3. Identify the problem clearly. Most of consumers, they maybe have a problem by choosing the right products or services, or sometimes they are still confused what should they buy. So you are a seller or many seller, when the charting, when the message with the with the customer or their prospect, they need to be action. They need to be attractive to the customer. Ask them about their problem. Ask them about what did they facing, what can you help them. And if you can help solve the problem that the customer face, maybe those people will pay for you to solve their problem. And actually, the problem that most customer facing is obvious and clearly. Sometimes are not obvious and unclearly, and sometimes the problem also not exactly exists. And if the problem do not exist, maybe the customer will not buy your product too, because they don't have a problem, so they don't confuse. Maybe they just cannot, they don't want your products. Okay, just kidding. 4. Develop your competitive advantage. So this point is mean that you need to define your competitive advantage. You need to ask yourself the reason that why the customer should buy your product or your services. So in terms of benefits, result or customer that your customer will enjoy from purchasing your product or service that they would not fully enjoy from purchasing the product or service from other from your competitor. So this point you need to focus the benefit or the quality of your product, which part that they are better than your competitor. This is the way that you can increase your selling or making marketing. Increase marketing by taking the customer from your competitor. The last tip that I'm going to give you is about social media. Making a marketing through social media. Yeah, actually, nowadays digital society, many people using smartphone, many people have phone, many people are using technology is everywhere, and if you don't having a technology with yourself, maybe you are not updating like most of people in the world. So that's why there are so many ways to get your product or your customer than ever before. In the past, people just using an offline advertisement. And what is the best part of online advertisement? Okay, first thing, they are free. You can use social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media that is helpful to promoting your products, and not mean that they are not paid, but they are paid with the low or limit payment. And if you compare with offline advertisement, maybe you should pay more for the advertise than online advertisement. Why? Because actually it's just found out that post just around $10, but if you get into showing your advertisement or your product or services video at the TV, you need to pay more, just around 3 or 4 seconds. So we can say that offline advertisement need to pay more than online advertisement, but not mean that offline advertisement is not good. But if you want to use a small amount of money, maybe I suggest that you should go with online advertisement. And by building a relationship with your customer through this channel, you can access more people than ever before. And that's all of tip that I mentioned above. Maybe it can help your selling skill or your sales skill around 50% or 60% by practice it with my presentation. But you need to think that no one can help you than yourself. Maybe my video that sharing knowledge to all of you just help you with 10%, but with yourself, there is only yourself that can help you 100%. If you just watch and not doing anything or not practice it or not improve it, no one can help you. Even a good teacher or even a god teacher, they also cannot help you. So after you watch it and you are a seller, please just practice it. The more you practice, the more you know. And my video has come to the end. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe my YouTube. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.